What's up, my friends? It's Aaron Parker. Yes, I got your attention. I got to be loud. I got to be exciting. I got to be in your face because that's just what I do. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I just, nothing I can do about it. All right, let's see what's going on here. We are broadcasting. We are live. Let's make sure. Give me a quick mic check. Do me a huge favor if you can hear me. And I'm coming through loud and clear. Let me know. Drop a quick like. Drop a quick comment. Can you hear me? Mic check. Who's on? Who's ready? We're going to be talking about a topic today, and I'm going to be doing a lot more little trainings like this, little pieces of content that I think can make an impact, that I think can have a benefit to pretty much anyone who has a home-based business, online business. And what we're talking about today is this idea of faking it until you make it. So we need to talk about this, and I would actually like to get your feedback and would like to have you share your opinion with me. What is your perspective before I give you mine? And let me know, what do you think? Is it okay to fake it until you make it? Now, I've got both sides of the spectrum here, and I've got some situations where maybe it's okay to do it and where it's not okay to do it. So I like to, cover both angles, but I want to get your perspective really quick. We've got Allison Byler in the house. What's up, Allison? By the way, if there's anyone that you know that could benefit from this topic, anyone who's an entrepreneur, a network marketer, working from home, tag them below, share this video. Somebody you know could benefit from this information, from this training. Let's see. We got Phil Thomas in the house, Clarence, Michael, Tanya, Antonio, Chad, Kai. What's up, my friends? So excited to be here with you guys. So I had some people ask me about this, and that's why I'm doing this. And I want to just plant a seed, just a little seed, with everybody who's here to let you know that I'm going to start doing more of this at least once a week, where we have a specific topic. We're not going to go too long. Typically those of you who work with the Power Team, right there, where it is. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Power Team. You guys know that our trainings usually go at least an hour. That's not going to be this. We're going to be here for about 20 minutes or so, and we're going to dive in and talk about this very specific topic. But I want to just give you a quick heads up about something. Actually, I'll give you that at the end, so don't go anywhere. But let's go ahead and talk about this really quick, all right? So I want to hear from you guys, and Catherine says, no, don't fake it till you make it. Clarence, fakers will be exposed. Yes. And I'm actually wearing a Gary V shirt, Gary Vaynerchuk. Hopefully you guys know who Gary V is. One of my mentors, someone who I love to learn from. I was actually with Gary V not long ago, which was really cool. I posted pictures of me with him at an event. And this was, I was inspired years ago by a video that Gary V did. And he talked about this. He said that if you fake it, you will be exposed, right? We are living in a social media, very connected world. And eventually, like for a while, you may be able to get away with faking it, but eventually you're going to be exposed. And what we're talking about is living a lifestyle that's not real, that's not authentic, right? So how many of you, and you can be honest if you've ever done this, or if you have seen other people on Facebook, on Instagram, they're flashing cash, they're flashing cars, and these are things that it's not authentic because it wasn't really created or purchased with their business where they've gotten results. You just have to realize that when what you see on social media is not usually ever the real story. There's usually a lot more to the story. There's a lot more that you don't see behind the scenes. So I'm going to give you a different perspective, though, something a little bit different about this topic of faking it till you make it, okay? Kai says, I don't like it personally, but I understand the perspective. It's better to be transparent. Absolutely. Honesty is the best policy. I completely agree. You don't have to share every detail, but it's important to share your story. Wow. So, Catherine, you just hit it right on the head. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the most important parts of this training, which I'm going to talk about right now, is your story. And I don't really need to do this, but I just want to ask really quick. how many of you watching this video are currently an entrepreneur, a network marketer, have an online home-based business? If you are a part of some type of endeavor where you are making money in a business opportunity, have an online business, network marketing, then this is specifically for you. This is the person who I'm speaking to today in this video, because this is what I've done as a network marketer for now 20 years. And I can remember starting out, okay? Call things not as though it were. Don't lie if you're not making income, but speak your vision and the success of your team. Absolutely. So what I want to talk about is what Catherine just said here, because this is key. And every single one of you watching this video, because if you are not in that group of people, you're probably not going to be watching this. So those of you that are here, you are a network marketer, you're an online marketer, you're an affiliate marketer, you're an entrepreneur making money from home online. And a lot of what we do is we are building teams, right? We're building teams. And when you're building teams and you're growing a business, people are going to be attracted to want to work with you, or they're going to be repelled and they're not going to want to work with you. And everything that you put out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, for example, those are the two biggest, right? You are either attracting people or repelling people. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with repelling people. I mean, I think of my sponsor, Jenna. She repels a lot of people. She does, with her opinions, with her views, right? But she also attracts just as many, if not more people. I mean, her engagement and her following is insane. And I want to ask you guys something really quick, because I want you to think in your mind right now, think of some high-profile marketers, okay? And high profile, not in network marketing, by the way. I'm talking about high profile people who have massive followings on social media. Movie stars, right? Celebrities, influencers. A lot of these people, they have huge followings. And one of the reasons why they have huge followings is because they are so much they have a vibrant personality, or they're sharing their story and their lifestyle, and people are connecting with them. And they are attracting a huge audience of people that are consuming their content on a daily basis, right? But you also have to realize that they're also having a lot of haters. Some of the biggest, most influential people, you could say Kim Kardashian. There's some big ones in politics. We're definitely not getting political here. But if you look in politics, there are some political figures who are in the media, and they have massive followings, millions of followers. And their views are very one-sided, right? But they also have tons of haters, people who hate what they're doing. Here's the point. They're being real. They are authentically sharing their passion and their story. And so the tip that I want to give you here, there's going to be a lot of tips, but for those of you who are attracting a team of people, how many of you watching this are wanting to build a bigger team? If you want to build a bigger team and you want to attract people who want to work with you, then you need to pay attention, because that is what we're talking about here. And it has to do with faking it till you make it. Yes, that's a big part of it. I can share with you now, I'm very excited to share with you that when I first started online in building network marketing, guess what? I had no following. I had no engagement. I never got a video that had 100 people watching live. Guys, give it up. You got 100 people watching this video live. That's pretty cool. You guys realize that there was a time when I would go live on Facebook and I would have 2 people watching, 3 people watching, maybe 10. And now there's 100, and there's more people getting on because we are authentically sharing our story on social media. And yeah, there's going to be some people who hate Aaron Parker. Oh no. There's going to be people who can't stand how high energy I am, right? But there's also a group of people who kind of like it. Maybe some of you who are watching this, you like the energy, the passion, the value that we're bringing to be able to help you take your business to the next level. Are you guys vibing with me here? If you're vibing, let me know. And let me see. Boom. Christopher Livingston, top leader on the team. Starting to see exactly this, Aaron Parker. And it's a challenge, but it's got nothing to do with them. It's about self-growth for me. Absolutely. I love that. Haters, got the t-shirt. Absolutely. Let's see here. I'm just checking out your comments. Thank you so much, Catherine. You and Kathy are the real deal. Thank you so much. And people will hate you because you are what they don't have the beep to be. Love it. Yes, Shauna, I know it sounds crazy, but there are, yep, see, there you go. Gene's a friend of mine, but he's keeping it real. You know, some people are going to say I'm annoying. That's okay, right? It's okay. And I'm sharing that with you. Thank you, Shauna, but it does happen. It really does. And this goes along with the faking it till you make it, because here's why this all comes together. Because we think that we have to, on social media, fake our success. Like, we want everyone to think that we are having more success than we really are. And we think that that's going to make people want to work with us. Is anyone getting this? The problem with that is you are not being authentic. You are not being authentic in your marketing, and that is going to actually repel people from wanting to work with you because they're going to be able to tell. Thank you for stopping by, Carlos. Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to be preaching to you guys because this gets me fired up. So I want you guys to think about this. When I first started online, on social media, building network marketing, guess what I did? I immediately listened to Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is one of the shirts that I saw him wearing, so I still have this. And Gary Vee talked about authenticity and being real. And one of the biggest things, I want you guys to really listen to this. Check this out. Ready? When I do that, it means I'm about to drop a bomb on you guys. Ready for it? The most important thing in your journey, on your journey to creating success in your business, is sharing your authentic, true story. Can somebody put that in the comments? One of the most important things to do as you are building your business, I don't care if you are day one and you are broke and you have not made any money in your business. Over the next 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months, 12 months, one of the most important things is to authentically document your story, your journey. Share your true, authentic story. Absolutely. This is going to attract people to you. Let me give you an example. I was working 2 jobs. I'm going to give you a story here. This is going to all fit in. I know this is going to have a huge impact on some of you who are paying attention right now. I was working 2 jobs. I was broke. Now, let's talk about this because Catherine hit this. Here's a question. When we are sharing our story and we're being our true, authentic self, should we be puking all over social media all of our problems? No. Because when you are puking all over social media all of your problems, guess what that's going to attract? It's going to attract people who are going to try to make you feel good, right? They're going to build you up. They're going to pat you on the back. They're going to pray for you. They're going to send you lots of love. They're going to feel bad for you. And sometimes we need that. And sometimes we want to just go tell the world all of our problems. And I'm just here to tell you my opinion, and that is not what you should do, okay? So faking it till you make it, no, you don't want to do that. But you also don't want to go share all of the nitty-gritty negative details of your life out on social media. Nobody wants to hear that. Exactly, Shauna. Everyone has their own problems. I hate to break it to you, but all of the problems that you have, and don't anyone get mad at me. Somebody might get mad now. I'm going to get a hater. Here it comes. All of the problems you have in your life right now, here's the truth. Everyone that you know all of your friends on social media, guess what? They don't really care about your problems. I'm sorry to break it to you, but they don't. You know why? Because they have their own problems. Everyone has their own problems, right? So when you are being your true authentic self, it doesn't mean that you go spew all of your problems and negativity all over social media, because that's not going to attract anyone to want to work with you. It will repel people from wanting to work with you. Christopher says, all I want to do is spread the message of hope and help as many as we can. Absolutely. Now, here's one thing that I will say. The only time I would suggest that you talk about the problem is after you have found and implemented and created the solution, right? So, for example, I'm broke, right? It's 2012, 2011, 2010. I'm working jobs. We're paycheck to paycheck. We've had to borrow money from family members. We were on government assistance. We had a car repossessed, right? We are broke. But guess what? We never talk about that on social media. Nobody ever knows about that. But guess what? I can talk about it now because we went from this situation of struggling and we got out of it. See, when you go from a troubling situation, whatever the troubling situation could be, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be finances, it could even be health. I know that health is a sticky situation because when people get sick or they're not healthy, they want to put it all over Facebook and get everyone to pray for them. And that's okay. I'm not saying you can't do that, but that is not going to help you become successful. Zero. So in any of the troubling situations that you're going through, you don't need to talk about it. But what you can do is after you have gone through the situation, you've gotten to the other side, you have made it. You got through that relationship challenge. You've gotten through the financial struggle, and now you are making more money. Now you're more successful financially. Then talk about it. And that's when your story becomes powerful. It becomes impactful. And during the journey, what you can do is you can document the process. So here's what I did. Back in 2012, I was working, by the way, if you're getting just a little bit of value from this, and this is going to help you in your business, do me a favor, drop a quick like and maybe tag somebody, maybe share this because somebody you know might want to hear this information. So in 2012, guess what? I was working 2 jobs. I got my wife, got my 2 little girls at home, and we're struggling. We're paycheck to paycheck. And guess what? I never talked about the lack of money on Facebook. We never talked about the problems, right? Because you don't want to do that. But what we did do is I would create content. So the question I have for you is, are you creating authentic content? That means, are you putting out pictures? Are you putting out videos? Are you sharing and documenting the journey? This is what Gary Vee was going crazy about, is making sure that you are documenting and sharing the journey. I mean, I've seen videos of Gary Vee from 2006, 2007, 2008, when he was first starting. And he looks like a disaster. Gary Vee looks like a disaster, but he was still putting out content. Guys, I have videos of me in our little apartment, okay? Our little teeny itsy bitsy apartment. And I'm doing a video with my cell phone with horrible lighting. And guess what I'm doing? I'm spitting content, sharing information, sharing value, talking about the journey, talking about the success, talking about our team, talking about how I just made a commission in my business. And it was a $200 commission. And oh my gosh, I made a $200 commission. Woo! I was so fired up, right? And I would drop a video with droopy eyes, because guys, I was getting 5 hours of sleep a night. I'm working 2 jobs and family at home and building my business. So I'm keeping it real, right? Hair's not done, bags under my eyes, horrible lighting, on my cell phone. But guess what I'm doing? I'm still cutting a video. I'm still sharing the journey. And this journey was made available to the world. It was authentic. It was real. It was a journey of, I am working jobs. I am busting my butt. I am working, 14, 16 hours a day to support my family. But guess what? I'm also making some extra money, a little bit of extra money in my part-time home-based business. Are you guys getting this? And guess what happened? People started to follow. People started to pay attention. People started to ask, what do you do? Well, okay, Aaron, I see all your videos. I see all this stuff you're doing, and you're working 2 jobs. You got a wife and kids at home, and you made a little bit of extra money in a home-based business, and you made $500 extra for the month. Guys, I would talk about it. Are you guys getting this? It's not about, I made 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand for the month. It was, I'm doing this part-time, and I made an extra $500 this month part-time in my business. Is there anybody out there who would like to have an online business and make an extra $500 a month like I'm doing? You guys see that? It's real. It's authentic. There's no faking it. And guess what happened? People wanted to know what I was doing. People asked, people would comment, people would message me, even when I had a little bit of success. So faking your success, which a lot of people do, but first of all, does that help? Did that give anyone value, that story that I just shared with you? It doesn't matter how much success you're having right now. Just be real, be authentic. You don't have to exaggerate the success that you're having. Just be real, be authentic, because there is someone out there right now. There's probably millions of people, but there is someone who would love to be making an extra $300 a month, $500 a month in a home-based business. That's it. And many of you are already making that per month in a home-based business, but maybe you're too afraid or too ashamed, or, I'm not too successful, so I can't talk about it. Yes, you can. You can talk about it. So I want to make sure that I hit that hard, because I don't want anyone to think that you need to fake it. You don't have to fake it, okay? So, Catherine, true success doesn't come without being authentic. Faking it only gets someone so far. Exactly. You will get exposed. People who try to fake it, and I hate to say this, but there are some people out there that I see online who are faking it, and they do a really good job of faking it. They're broke, or they're almost broke, but they look like they got a lot of money, and they put out the perception like they have a lot of money and they're so successful. And it's kind of sad, because they actually attract a lot of people to want to work with them, join with them, give them lots of money. Like, hey, look at me, I'm so successful. Look at my house, look at my car, and I can help you be successful. Pay me $2,000. Pay me $5,000. Sign up for this program. It's going to cost you $1,000 to be a part of this program, and I can help you become successful. And the only way that I'm really making money, I'm talking about the people who are fronting, the only way that they're really making money is just getting everyone to give them money. Are you kidding me? Right? Guys, I'm fired up right now, because it's really unfortunate, but that kind of stuff happens a lot. People are just faking it. They look like they're so successful, but then you say, okay, well, can you show me, are you actually making money in your network marketing business? Well, no, because blah, blah, blah. They'll always come up with some excuse, right? Just be careful. So there's also people out there, since we're talking about this, that will, you ready for this? They put out on Facebook all this money they're making. Have you guys ever seen this? I've seen people put out, I've seen this for years. Guys, I'm not knocking any marketers, okay? If somebody is being unauthentic and they are being untruthful, then that's not cool and they should be exposed. But people who are saying, look at me, my business, I did $1 million in sales for the month, or I did $1 million in sales for the year. That sounds like a great number, right? But then when you dial back and you ask and you try to figure out, okay, well, that's great. You did all that in sales, but how much did you make? How much did you profit? It's a teeny tiny number because a lot of the big online marketers, they are spending, are you ready for this? They will spend $10,000 a month on advertising to make $15,000 a month. Can anybody do math? That's not good math. Now, some of you might say, oh, that's great. Whoa, that's awesome. Spend 10 grand, make 15, just keep doing it. Well, it's not always that easy to just keep doing it. But the problem is the perception, because they'll say, look, I made 15 grand this month. No, you didn't. You made 5. You spent 10 on advertising. Are you guys feeling me here? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Just be careful because that kind of stuff happens all the time. Now, I can sit here in 100% authenticity, and I will open my books. I will open my back office, my bank account. I have nothing to hide. I can sit here and tell you that my business is paying me tens of thousands of dollars per month. We're not going to get specific. Tens of thousands of dollars per month I am making, and it is profit. You know how much money I spend on Facebook advertising? It's like $100 a week. It's nothing. So that's a pretty sweet business. How many of you guys would like to have a business where you could make tens of thousands of dollars per month, residual, and spend little to nothing on advertising? Those are real numbers. I can back it all up. No exaggeration, no hype, real talk. But guess what? I was not always in that situation. I started somewhere and I documented a journey. And so I want every one of you, no matter where you are on your journey, to be real, be authentic, be passionate, become on fire with your journey. Everyone has their own journey, right? I saw someone said the definition of success. The definition of success is going to be different for everyone. For some people, making $10,000 a month is their dream income. Dream. Like all their dreams would come true if they could make 10 grand a month. You know how I know? Because that was me. That was me for 15 years. For 15 years in network marketing, my only dream was to make 10,000 a month. That was it. Because I knew if I could make 10 grand a month consistently, I could quit my jobs and I could do this full time. That was all I ever wanted to make. That was my dream income. And now we're making a lot more than that, which is awesome. But realize that we all have stepping stones. We're all in this journey. There are so many people, maybe some people even watching this, millions of people right now in the world today who would love to just make an extra $500 a month. If you guys went out there, and here's a little exercise. You guys want an exercise that can help you grow your business? Go send 100 messages, at least 100 messages to 100 of your Facebook friends. And the only thing you say is, I'm just curious, would an extra $500 a month help you in any way right now? And that's it. No pitch, no business, no links, not trying to recruit them. Just a simple question. Would an extra $500 a month coming in every month help you and your family right now at all? Yes or no? Just a question. Now, some people honestly would be embarrassed to answer that. That's the unfortunate truth. But the reality is, for the majority of people in the world, and even in the United States, an extra $500 a month, let's be real, would have a huge impact. It would help people. And every one of you watching this, you have an opportunity that can help them do that. True or false? Let me see really quick. Do you have right now in your hands, you watching this, do you have an opportunity right now in your hands that can help people make an extra $500 a month? Yes or no? How many of you guys? How many of you do? And I think it's probably most of you. The question is, how passionate are you on a daily basis to help people achieve that goal? Right? How passionate are you really? Now, I want to talk about one more part of this because I don't want to keep going. I could go all night. You guys know me. I'm fired up. Here is another part of this. Here's another part of this. Faking it till you make it. So we talked extensively just now about making sure. Oh, one more part. Hold on. One more thing, really important. I want to share more of that story really quick. In 2012, when I was working 14 to 16 hours a day, I'm working 2 jobs. We're broke. We're paycheck to paycheck. Nobody knows we're broke, but we are being authentic. I'm still doing videos. I'm doing videos on my way to work. I would show up to the trailer factory. My job was building RVs in Elkhart, Indiana. I'd get to work at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning on 4 hours sleep. And I would look at my phone and say, oh my gosh, I just got $100 commission from my business while I was sleeping. Right? And I would literally, in the dark, with my little light on in my car, record a video and tell everyone how excited I was while I'm in the parking lot about to walk into the job that I hate at 5:30 in the morning in Elkhart, Indiana, building RVs, and tell everyone how excited I was that I just got a $100 commission in my business. How many of you are afraid to do that? And my question is, why? Why are you afraid? Stop being so afraid to tell your true, authentic story that you are building with your business. Now, obviously, if your company, like our company, has some stipulations as to making income claims, which is ridiculous, make sure you're in compliant when you talk about money and stuff like that that you're making. But the reality is, be authentic. Don't be afraid to tell your story. Don't be afraid to talk about the little successes you're having. So here's what I did. I went on a mission to fire my boss. I'm just curious. Is there anyone watching this live right now, live or the recording? And does anyone here remember in 2012 when I started my videos and my journey to fire my boss? I'm just curious if anybody remembers that, because I still to this day have people message me every once in a while. Just had one last month. Aaron, oh my gosh, I remember when you were working in the trailer factory and you did videos talking about firing your boss, and now you're having so much success. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Like, people remember that. And I was documenting the journey of getting out of the rat race, the journey of getting out of my job that I hated, living paycheck to paycheck, to become a full-time successful network marketer. Jason Sweet, he remembers. So that's a question I have for everyone. And if you get nothing else from this, and I got one more part of this I want to make sure I hit, is make sure that you are documenting, you're putting out content, and you're talking about your story, your journey. The challenge that people have is sometimes it happens too slow, right? It happens too slow. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You're like, where's all my success? Oh my gosh, I've been in this business for 6 months. I've been in this business for a year. I've been posting stuff every day, and I'm still not making a lot of money. Where's all my success? Where's it at? And guess what happens? People lose hope, people get frustrated, and people quit. And it happened to people that I was working with over and over and over again. The only difference is I didn't quit. I kept going. I kept growing. I kept learning. I kept going for it. And guess what? We made it because we didn't quit. We kept going. We kept growing. We kept learning. We kept getting better. So don't be afraid to document your story, because your story is powerful. Your story is impactful. Your story is going to attract people who are going to want to work with you. I promise. Okay? Christopher Livingston has decided. Boom! If you've decided right now that you're going to do something a little different, you're going to start talking about your story, your real story, your authentic story, not your problems, not all the negativity in your life, because everybody's got that. They don't want to hear about that. But you are sharing the journey, the successes, maybe some of the challenges. But if you talk about challenges, you have to immediately be positive. So if you're going to make a decision right now to start doing this, drop a comment and let me know. Like, for example, if I was at my job, I could remember on my lunch break, I would go out. Boom, Stacy's decided. Who else? I can remember going out on my lunch break in the snow, freezing, cutting a video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm on my lunch break. I'm at work and I'm so excited because blah, 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 blah. You know, man, I'm on 4 hours sleep. You could probably tell. My bag's under my eyes. I'm at work. You know, after this, I got to go to another job. But I'm so fired up about my business because we're making progress, because we're getting results, because we're making a little bit of extra income. And I can see so much, it's what it's all about. And that realness, that authenticity is going to attract people to want to work with you. So I see you guys blowing up the comments. I love it. I love it. All right. So one more thing. This is really important. And I have to talk about this because I'm going to share with you right now, when you do want to fake it till you make it. What? What did he just say? Aaron wants me to fake it? Yes. But listen carefully, because the faking it till you make it that you must do, I want you to fake it. I want you to listen carefully. Because if you don't fake this, you may never make it. I need you to listen carefully. I am telling you that you might. Some of you may not need to do this, but I did. I had to fake it. Guess what I had to fake? I had to fake myself. Not talking about faking other people. Okay? We're not faking anybody else out. We're going to share our real, authentic story just like we just talked about. But there are going to be times when you do not think you're good enough, when you do not think you deserve success. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one. Have any of you ever had these thoughts? Guys, seriously, am I the only one? You know how many times I have thought to myself, Aaron, do you really deserve success? Do you really deserve it? Is this really for you? Aaron, you're probably not really cut out for this. Nobody's going to listen to you. You don't have what it takes. Why are people going to listen to you? I'm not good enough. Do you know how many times I've had that voice in my head playing over and over and over again? Has that ever happened to any of you? Guess what? It happens to me. It happened to me for years. And I had to figure out how to fake myself out, fake me out, and start reprogramming my mind and my thoughts and my energy to say yes. And the truth is, I actually never even really said that I deserved it. What really pushed me was saying that my wife and kids deserved it. That is what got me going. That's what got me up. That's what kept me going. And you have to figure out what that is going to be for you. For me, if it wasn't for that coming to Jesus meeting, as some people would say, and if it wasn't for that awakening of saying to myself, your family deserves it, Aaron. You can't quit. If it wasn't for that, guess what? We wouldn't be here. I would still be in Elkhart, Indiana, working at a trailer factory, still struggling. Because your success, whatever success is for you, is up to nobody but you. Nobody's going to do it for you. I'm not going to do it. Your sponsor's not going to do it. Your upline's not going to do it. Your wife's not going to do it. Your husband's not going to do it. Your kids are not going to do it. Your bosses are going to do it. The owner of the company is not going to do it. You have to step up and say, I'm going to make this happen no matter what, because fill in the blank. I'm going to make this happen no matter what, because fill in the blank. So yes, I'm telling you that you might, some of you are strong enough, you don't have to do this. I wasn't strong enough. Some of you might have to fake it till you make it. And I'm only talking about faking yourself, meaning that you have to convince yourself that you deserve it, that you can do it, that you believe in yourself, that you are going to be successful, even when everything is telling you you can't do it. Everything and everyone is telling you you're not going to make it. You're not good enough. You have to fake yourself out. Whoo! I'm just telling you, that right there was a fork in the road, pivotal moment, was a major shift for me, going from struggling in network marketing to making $500 to $1,000 a month to becoming a six-figure and now multiple six-figure earner. I had to fake myself out. I had to figure out why I was really doing this. And I was going to do it no matter what. And I believed in myself. I had to believe in myself. And really, I'm trying to give you guys the mental struggle that I went through. It really was like on the shoulder. It's like, you don't deserve it. You can't do it. You're not good enough. And I'm like, get the frick out of here. And I start listening to this guy. And he's like, Aaron, you can do it. You're going to make it. You have everything that it takes. Like, you have to literally let this part, the positivity, become like a broken record over and over and over again. Even if you're broke, even if you have no money in the bank, even if you don't think you can do it, you have to fake yourself out. And those of you that are willing to fake yourself out and fake it till you make it, faking it in your mind, this is where you're faking it. Not on social media, you're faking it in your mind with your thoughts, with your energy. Because as soon as you, listen to this, as soon as you can have the energy and the posture, oh, here it is. Here we go. Guys, this is going to put the exclamation mark on this point. Ready? As soon as you have the energy and the posture and the confidence of someone who is successful, whatever that is for you, making $5,000 a month, making $50,000 a month, whatever it is. Once you have the energy, the posture, the confidence, and the thoughts of someone who is successful, then and only then will you start to become that person. Did you get that? Did you get that? You have to hold on to that. Yes, it's all about Think and Grow Rich. Believe it in your mind and you will hold it in your hands. Yes. And some people, absolutely, this is the secret. Yep, it's the secret. But there's more than just the secret. It's not just the secret. It's not just law of attraction. That's a big part of it. That's only part of it, though. You have to back that up with massive action, because all of the manifestation, all of the meditation, all of the positive thoughts in the world will get you nowhere. I just said it. Yep. I believe it 100%. You can have all the positive thoughts in the world and have all the manifestation in the world and do all the meditating in the world and be the most positive person in the world, and you're still unhappy, and broke. Why? What happened? I did everything right. I did The Secret. I did the Law of Attraction. You missed one part. Boom, Christopher. Massive action. You have to back up all of this with massive action. Like your life depends on it. How many of you are willing to take massive action in your business like your life depends on it? Because until you do, nothing will change. For things to change, you have to change. That's it. Energy, posture, and confidence of someone who is successful. This right here is the faking it till you make it. And I'm only sharing this with you because it's what I had to do. On social media, I was being real. I was sharing the truth. Like, the struggle is real, right? But I was still positive. I was still building. I was still sharing little successes, talking about the journey on our way up. But in my mind, I had to fake myself out. Because in my mind, I wasn't good enough. In my mind, I was convinced I did not deserve success. I didn't have what it takes. So I had to fake myself out and have the energy, the posture, and the confidence of someone who was successful. Only then will you start to become that person. And this is where some people drop off because they start to do it. They're doing everything right. They're taking massive action. And then it's like, where's all the success? Like, it's not happening. It doesn't always happen right away. It took me years. So you have to keep going. Take action now. Stop talking. Yes. All right, guys. I just have one final question for you because I could literally just keep going on and on and on, but we're not going to do that. We are going to wrap this up. I just want to know, did you get value? Okay. Christopher, boom, hit it on the head. If you're not willing to take the actions, don't complain about the results. You keep getting, just keeping it real. Guys, this is 100%. And this is why Christopher Livingston is one of the top leaders in his company, and he's absolutely crushing it. And he's never in his life has he ever done network marketing before. But he is one of the top leaders in the company because he has the passion, the energy, and he's on a mission taking massive action. So if you got some value tonight, do me a huge favor. Drop a quick comment. Let me know. Drop a like. Tag somebody who needs to hear this. Share this video because when you share this video, guess what? Somebody you know, even if it's just one person, they're going to find this. They're going to get some value from this. It's going to help them. And I have a quick call to action for everybody because I just have a quick question. Would you guys, everyone who's watching, would you like for me to do more of this? Like literally this, what we just did, this video was one topic. This was one topic on helping you take a major shift in the direction of your business. And if you are willing right now to take that shift and do something a little bit different, make a change based on what you just received in this video, then you're going to get the results. Some people will, some people won't. And so the question I have is, would you like me to do more of this? This is one topic. One. I literally have hundreds of topics like this that I could be doing and sharing with the world. If you would like more of this, drop a quick comment. Let me know. And here's something I would encourage for you to do really quick. So check this out. Little call to action for everybody. On my personal page, this is my personal page. You're on this right now. All you want to do is make sure that you on this page, it's actually not going to let me show you because view as, oh, here we go. Bam. So when you're on this page, you guys have the ability to click on follow. And when you click on follow right here where it says follow, it's not letting me pull it up because I'm logged in as myself. But you're going to have the option to click on this right here. See first. And when you click on see first, you'll be getting access to all of these training videos and everything that we do before anyone else. And you also will have the ability to click on notifications. You can turn notifications on. You can click on see first to make sure that you get notified and you get the information that we put out there first, so that you will not miss any of these types of trainings that we do in the future. So my friends, thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. If you got some value, let me know. And if you have any questions for me, any questions about anything that we've covered specifically in this video, please drop a quick comment, tag me, let me know, and I can answer any of those questions you have in the comments now that we are done. Thanks for being here, my friends. I appreciate you. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. I truly, truly hope that not only you get value from this, but most importantly, that you take action. Take some new action, because for things to change, you have to change. And I want you to know that I believe in you. I believe in you. If you struggle believing in you, know that I believe in you. I know that you can do it, because I've seen so many other people do it, because we've done it. And if we can do it, you can do it. So I believe in you. Go after your dreams. Don't quit. And fake it till you make it. Just yourself. Fake yourself out. No one else. Be real. Be authentic. And go crush it. Let's crush 2019. We are only 2 weeks away from 2020. And if you're ready right now to absolutely explode into the new year and make all of your dreams come true in 2020, manifest it, decide, and take massive action, you can do it. We'll talk soon. Peace.